Since the inception of Air Jordan on November 17, 1984, the history of the NBA has been written as much with composite rubber soles as it has with leather basketballs. And just like the league, for every great player and great shoe, there are heaps of immediately rejected and long forgotten would-be Jordans, whether they be Quayne Brown or the Big Baller Brand 3, Gillow. We're always looking for poor shoes alongside good shoes and even mud-covered okay shoes beside clearance rack shoes. So put on a left side Starbury 2 and a right side Dwayne Wade Converse 1. They virtually match. Listen to Future's Tie My Shoes and read on. Here are the bottom 10 NBA sneakers, with apologies to Chuck Taylor, Kickstradamus, and Steve Harvey. At number 1, Under Armour Charge BB. Under Armour promised a basketball shoe derived from its football cleats in 2012. It looked and felt more like a relative Tony Stark's wardrobe, the Mark I version from the beginning of Iron Man's origin narrative, which he couldn't walk in and also nearly killed him. The creators promised a shoe that would be strong and snug, so much that it would eliminate the necessity for players to have their ankles taped. In actuality, the two-piece collar and tongue were so stiff that they had to be opened up and slipped on like a ski boot, and the Swiss cheese sole turned into ice skates for the moment the gym floor got dusty. If you spent your quarantine binge-watching horror films, make sure to look for Charge BB reviews on YouTube. They're far scarier than any Saw film. I just hope I don't get beat up while wearing these, one reviewer stated shortly after unboxing. At number 2, Adidas the Kobe 2. The Adidas Kobe 2s are completely interchangeable sneakers. The Kobe 2 was so hideous that if you listen to Run DMC's My Adidas while wearing them, the lyrics changed to Your Adidas. At number 3, Reebok Preacher Ice. There's been a growing fondness for Shaquille O'Neal's first trademark shoe in recent years. Those of us who remember Diesel's introduction in the NBA also recall that at the height of Michael Jordan's Nike and Space Jam powers, the Preacher Ice was a Kazam of NBA sneakers. These kicks, like the genie O'Neal portrayed, might cast spells. They made Shaq's size 22 feet appear to be jammed into tiny shoes. At number 4, Warner Brothers Big Country. In the case of Space Jam, Warner Brothers grew so obsessed with the NBA that it wanted to enter the sneaker game. Seriously. Glenn Rice and Bryant Big Country Reeves were their two marquee signings. Rice quickly left for a Nautica contract, literally. So Reeves, a 7-foot Vancouver Grizzly out of Oklahoma State, became the WB brand's face. The sneaker itself appeared to be the largest, whitest version of the kicks found in wire basket at the bank of your local cheap store. The kind you buy when you need something to wear that you don't mind getting muddy while doing yard work. At number 5, Adidas Garnet 3. To be clear, there were two Garnet 3s. In 1999, Nike debuted the Air Garnet 3. It was eventually renamed the Air 3 after Kevin Garnett ditched the swoosh for And 1, and then the Three Stripes of Adidas, who released the Garnet 3 in 2003. The shoe was so uninspiring that it eventually led to the discontinuation of KG's signature series entirely. Previewed by his actual signature on the side of the Garnet 3, printed so thin and so tiny that it seemed to be disappearing as well. By the end of the decade, Garnet left Adidas entirely, joining Chinese company Anta, which had developed the 3. Okay, well, they didn't actually do it. At number 6, Jordan Mellow M9. Carmelo Anthony's shoe is highlighted by a gigantic M that leaps from the soles of the shoe and grabs the laces if they were a please-go-away payment from the Oklahoma City Thunder. The M9 is so unappealing that MJ's Jumpman may be seen sailing as far away from the middle of the sneaker as possible. At number 7, Reebok Zig Slash. In the fall of 2010, Reebok and rookie John Wall debuted the Zig Slash, which featured Zig Tech, a zigzag-shaped suspension-based sole that promised to absorb impact energy and redistribute it as a propulsion on the court. The premiere of Wall's basketball model was accompanied by Chad Ochocinco's Zigs on the football field, the cast of Jersey Shore donning Zigs in clubs, the energy drink on your feet, according to the Zig Tech slogan. Unfortunately, as is often the case with energy drinks, a promising and aggressive start was followed by a decline in performance and eventually irrelevance, similarly to Ochocinco and the cast of Jersey Shore. And number 8, Nike LeBron 13. The LeBron 13 is a sneaker that is certainly deserving of its unlucky number. The highlight model dyed in the same color as the interior of your favorite uncle's '89 Cadillac broke him. These kicks will be remembered as little more than an asterisk in the King's illustrious career, so much that the quarter is emblazoned with the massive rubber asterisk. At number 9, Reebok Answer 9. You might be wondering, what is the question that Answer 9 actually answers? And the answer is, hey, what did they do with all the surplus Stormtrooper helmets after the first Star Wars trilogy ended production? And at number 10, Adidas Heat Check. Temperature-sensitive strips turned foot heat into a chemical shift of colors for the 3 iconic Adidas stripes when one played basketball in heat checks. Unfortunately, because of the enormous mental and physical exertion necessary to figure out and then execute the tying of the shoe's convertible tongue, those stripes frequently changed color before the game had even begun. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Sport Utopia, and ring that bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.